Greetings from Costa Rica. It's November 28th, 2020, and I'm getting a lot of people asking, is Costa Rica a buyer's market right now due to the effects of COVID-19? I'm going to give a really brief but information-packed overview of what I'm seeing. Stay tuned. Greetings from Costa Rica. I hope you're doing well. It's November 28th, 2020, and I wanted to give a quick 5-minute update as to what's happening here in the Costa Rica real estate market. I have a lot of people who are continuing to ask me, is Costa Rica a buyer's market right now? Are there great deals? Are you seeing fire sales as a result of COVID-19 and all the economic uncertainty happening in the world right now? The answer, at least what we're seeing in Tamarindo, Guanacaste, and this region, is very much that no, this is not currently a market shifting in favors of buyers. When the pandemic started, or rather when the travel shutdown in Costa Rica took effect in mid-March this year, yes, all of a sudden there was a huge disruption in our market. But really, what I think we're all seeing is that it really was a pause. Sellers during March, April, May through June, July, and August, on and on, really tended to stick to their listing prices, really trying to wait for a good offer. And many of them took the attitude that, I think that the middle of a pandemic, or rather the middle of the travel shutdown, is not a good time to sell. Some people even took their property off the market, but in general, people sort of dug in and said, I want to see what's going to happen once the borders reopen and once we start seeing investment again. Well, as of November 1st, 3 weeks ago, now 4 weeks ago, Costa Rica's borders were fully open, at least to airlines from all over the world, and including all 50 U.S. states. That meant that everybody who had been waiting to come down to Costa Rica from March, April onwards until November could finally book flights. And in addition, the Costa Rica government also, by removing the COVID-19 test requirement to get in, really facilitated people being able to arrive here in the country, and especially the people who were waiting to move here permanently or dreaming of retiring here. The overarching trends that bring strength to our market are still strong here as we start to reopen. There are 10,000 United States citizens turning 65 every single day. Retirees love Costa Rica, and a lot of them are coming our direction. Second of all, the work remotely trend has really supported us in a lot of good ways because Costa Rica has great internet infrastructure, we have good private schools, and a lot of infrastructure to make it possible for families to come. So we're seeing, as a result of the change in the work environment as well, a lot of people who make have great incomes in the United States or Canada now have the total freedom to work wherever they want to live. They also can bring their kids down here if they need to, and so they're moving down as well. So those are two really strong trends that were bringing strength to our market before the effects of COVID-19 started to have their impact. And now that we're starting to reopen, really we're seeing strong movement on a lot of people's, the high priority properties. These families that come down largely tend to want to be in great gated communities that are close to private schools. In some of those communities, you're seeing very quick sales of nice homes. You're also seeing that really in good tourism areas with strong traditional demand as well. Hubs like Tamarindo, Potrero, Flamingo especially, a lot of people are making the decision to invest. Lots of it is high-end investment, $500,000 up to $1 million. We're seeing a lot of very nice multi-bedroom or larger homes sell especially. But in general, now that things are reopening, The Costa Rica real estate market is showing strength, and if anything, right now the pendulum is shifting in favor of sellers. Obviously, there are exceptions to this. Sellers with crazy properties on the top of a mountain are always going to have difficulty finding buyers, especially now that a lot of people are either retirees or families looking to relocate close to a school. So it's hard to quantify, due to the lack of available data, exactly where we are in the market momentum. But as of November 28th, 2020, what I'm seeing, what our brokerage is seeing, is renewed strength, and that really the last 7 months, although yes, we saw a huge pause in the transactions and the volume of business being done, it does seem to be resuming and picking up steam from where we left off before, or where we were before COVID-19 started to impact every single aspect of our lives. If you like great information about Costa Rica, please do be sure to become one of my subscribers. I'm happy to announce that I recently reached the absolute minimum requirements on YouTube to place ads on my channel, but I'm even happier to announce that as of now, I don't need to place ads. So for the time being, you won't have pop-ups, you won't have other people interrupting my spiels, etc. I am sincerely grateful to everybody for supporting my channel, me personally, my clients. It's been great meeting people as the borders reopen. That's my update on the Costa Rica real estate market. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope you're doing well.